South Korea offers everything a traveler could want in a destination. It has a long and fascinating history, a wonderful culture, amazing food, friendly people, and an excellent tourism infrastructure, including a new high-speed rail system. It's also a country of contrasts, with tourist attractions ranging from ancient mountaintop Buddhist temples like Bulguksa to the ultramodern skyscrapers of Seoul, like the Lotte World Tower. Before talking about the places, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel, it helps us a lot. Number 8. Lotte World. There's an amusement park right in the middle of downtown Seoul. It's a fun place to spend the day and a chance to immerse yourself in real Korean commercial culture. Lotte World includes a hotel, movie theaters, one with the world's largest screen, a folk museum with traditional performances, and other things to do like ice skating. The theme park is at the base of the Lotte World Tower, the tallest building in South Korea and the 5th tallest building in the world. The tower has multiple observation areas and experiences, its own luxury hotel, the Signal Seoul, and a range of shopping and dining options inside. Number 7. National Museum of Korea. As a world capital, Seoul is filled with a lot of museums. The largest is the National Museum of Korea, and like the Met in New York, it's a place that really can't be explored in a single visit. The vast collection combines art, history, and archaeology, presented to show the history of Korean culture and tell the story of the Korean people. It's also an excellent attraction to see if you only have limited time in Seoul. The collection is beyond vast, as it goes back over 1,000,000 years. It's fascinating, especially for families and kids, as there's such a wide range of objects. Everything from Stone Age tools to modern artwork by Korean artists. Number 6. The DMZ. DMZ stands for Demilitarized Zone, and it's the no man's land border between North and South Korea. Heavily guarded and mined, the strange area can be visited, but only on an official, guided tour. The official area is about 4 kilometers wide and is formally known as the JSA or Joint Security Area. The no shopping half-day Korean DMZ tour from Seoul includes round-trip transportation from Seoul. Official DMZ tours include a visit to the 3rd tunnel dug by the North to facilitate an invasion of the South, and to the Dora Observatory, where you can look across no man's land into North Korea. Number 5. Cearaxin National Park. Like the Yosemite of Korea, this majestic natural wonderland, Korea's first national park, has mountains, lakes, waterfalls, streams, and miles of hiking trails that allow you to explore them. The park is known for its natural diversity, as it has over 1,500 different animal species and over 1,000 different kinds of plants. There are also 2 Buddhist temples inside the park, one known as the Temple of 100 Pools due to all the ponds around it fed by mountain streams. When you get tired of walking, there's a cable car that will take you up Cearaxin Mountain for some incredible views of the mountains and valleys. It takes about 4 hours by bus or 3 hours by car to reach the park from Seoul. Number 4. Bukshin Hanok Village. Hanok villages, which can be found in a few places in Seoul and around Korea, are living museums. They're restored and preserved ancient neighborhoods, some in their original location, like Bukshin, and some recreated with hanoks, traditional Korean homes, moved from elsewhere. They give visitors an opportunity to not only experience what it was like to live in a hanok, but also what it was like to live in Korea 600 years ago. You can experience the tiny, narrow streets and also explore Korean culture, as many of the hanoks are museums or offer cultural demonstrations. Many are private homes, and some offer accommodations. That's what makes these village areas so special. They are true living history because many of the homes are privately owned and occupied by real local residents. Bukshin Hanok Village is a popular place to explore, as it's right in central Seoul, in the area between the Giongbokgung Palace and the Changdeokgung Palace. Number 3. Gionju. Gionju is a very historic city. Once the spiritual capital of the Joseon dynasty, it's about 90 minutes by train from Seoul. It's home to many ancient temples and shrines, along with a hanok village. These are found throughout Korea. They are preserved neighborhoods of ancient and old homes, hanoks, allowing visitors to get a feel for what life was like in ancient Korea. Some of the homes in the hanok villages are open for tours, and others have been made into museums, and restaurants and lodging, too, but most remain private homes. Number 2. Busan. Did you know you can hit the beach in Korea? Busan is the second largest city in the country, and its coast is lined with some beautiful beaches and resorts. There's a lot of culture and history here, too. Be sure to visit the Biomyosa Temple and the hillside village of Gyeongju. Gyeongju is a European-style village on the cliffs above the sea, like Korea's version of Santorini. Seafood lovers should be sure to visit Jegalki Market, the country's largest commercial seafood market. Part of the market is open to consumers, and there are many small restaurants that will cook up your purchase, so you can eat it right here. Getting to Busan is easy. It takes a little more than 2 hours from Seoul on Korea's KTX high-speed bullet train. Number 1. Changdeokgung Palace. Of the 5 grand palaces built by the Joseon dynasty in the 15th century around Seoul, Changdeokgung Palace was always the preferred royal residence. It's where the king and royal family lived their daily lives. The palace isn't just a single building, it's a complex of buildings, and each served a different purpose. Some are accommodations, some are libraries, dining rooms, and meeting rooms, among other uses. Be sure to spend some time in the 78-acre Hwon, or Palace Garden, located behind the palace. It's filled with pathways, green spaces, pagodas, streams, and lakes.